At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's MP in at the small forward. Not many games left, and MP is the favorite now, Greg, to win Rookie of the Year. What a first season it's been for him.
Yeah, his award to lose at this point, an incredible feat, proving all the haters wrong.
MP finds Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And stolen by MP. Here's Harden. MP outside. Back to Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. MP passes to Embiid. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And it's the Warriors' ball. 6-point game. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Quick into the air, Andrew Wiggins up and throws it down.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Dallas. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, you talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now here's Thompson. Last game, 26 points. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Again, Wiggins missing. Here's Philadelphia. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's MP. Embiid trying to break loose. And again, another basket there from MP. And a big announcement for MP. What an honor. He'll be on the cover of NBA 2K24 when it comes out next fall.
And I believe MP is one of many NBA players. The game almost all the time. As thrilled as 2K is, MP might be even happier about the news.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Now here's DiVincenzo. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Good. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. MP's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Philadelphia. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Embiid's shot is good.
Assisted by. Theirs has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Kuminga. after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Offensive rebound. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Bulls. MP finds Embiid. He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
The 76ers making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Melton against Poole. Thompson outside. Can they get it? And it's Melton with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's MP, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Warriors trail by 20. Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Over Thibault. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors, you
and glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Curry and Poole are the guards. And it's Wiseman in at the center, filling out the middle. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He dropped in 38 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
The 76ers have had two chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, no good. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Harrell, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Wiggins. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And not just the scoring, it was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Now here's Maxey, following the miss by Draymond Green.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Poole. 23 points for him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
The feed now to Harrell. Curry with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Wiggins from outside. And the Warriors miss again.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Poole. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
And both free throws good for Green.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Harris kicks to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Maxey.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Thompson against Maxey. Kuminga dishes to Green. Takes the 13-footer, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Maxey. Right wing. Korkmaz kicks to Maxey. Pass to Harrell. Shoots from the elbow. The offensive rebound. And Harrell slams it in.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound. Crucial to this offense and his production.
The pass to Wiseman. Over Harrell. A second chance effort. Green breaking loose. And Wiseman with the lay-in.
Don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Maxey. Passes to Harden. Maxey looking it over. Here's Korkmaz. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Out to Thompson. Kuminga the pass to Wiseman. Back to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. James Harden with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Back to Korkmaz. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's MP. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Golden State basketball.
Here's Curry. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Off target from three-point range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time to scan the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Thompson up top from outside the arc. No good there. And Philadelphia the other way now. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
To the paint, and stolen by Wiggins. Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. Wiseman no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Green breaking loose.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Free throw, no good for MP.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Kuminga's come in for Thompson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for MP. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The 76ers leading by 15.
Hey, right here!
Averages about 5 points a game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jermichael Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Kuminga. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here is Harden. The three great shooters out there for him. Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. That's the Warriors' 5.
2 minutes remaining
And
in the game.
arguably no one in the NBA draws more than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Poole. The 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Thompson. The step-back jumper is good.
And that's what makes Klay an all-time great as far as shooting the basketball. Just step inside the three-point line, and he'll still hurt you.
Pass to Maxey. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The Warriors shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Shot clock at 3. Poole, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Maxey. It's stolen by Green. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Iguodala. The pass to Moody. Back to Iguodala. Shoots, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Personal foul.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.